Doesn't it seem like these days we're always on the move? We're constantly on the go. We're not always at our home offices with the fancy camera setup and the beautiful backdrops. But the show must go on, right? We still got our Zoom meetings, our coaching calls, our shows, our podcasts. But guess what, y'all? We're walking around with $1,000 cameras in our pockets. So in this video, I'm showing you how to use your iPhone as a video source in Ecamm the easy way. Let's go. So before, we had to use third-party apps like Ecamm and a whole bunch of other stuff to get the iPhone to work as a webcam. But now Apple's created a built-in solution called Continuity Camera. So this not only lets you replace your FaceTime HD camera as a video source in applications like Zoom and Ecamm, but it also gives you the ability to use portrait mode, center stage, and studio light. So as you can probably tell, I'm using my iPhone 14 Pro right now as opposed to my Canon R6, and I'm definitely not using my FaceTime HD camera right now. So this is portrait mode and it blurs out my background a bit, okay? So if I take it off, this is what it looks like, okay? So it's still a little bit of a blurry background, but not as much as portrait mode. This is center stage, okay? So if I move, the camera will give the illusion that it's following me. So I don't use this too often. I'm not a huge fan of this feature myself, but you have the ability to use it with Continuity Camera and you can use it in Ecamm. So I'll take that off. And this is studio light. So as you can see, it kind of darkens the background a bit and adds more light to my face, which I don't think I need, so I will take that off. So now that you know what it is, I'll show you how to set it up. So first, you need to make sure you have a compatible iPhone and you're on the right operating system for your iPhone and your Mac. So it works on any iPhone introduced in 2018 or later. So if you have anything after the iPhone 11, you should be straight. So just make sure you're on iOS 16 and you're on macOS Ventura. You also want to make sure that the Wi-Fi and Bluetooth are turned on both your iPhone and your Mac, and they both have to be signed into the same Apple ID. Now on your iPhone, you need to make sure that Continuity Camera is turned on. So go to Settings, General, Airplane Handoff, and make sure they're turned on. Then in your Mac system settings, go to General, AirDrop and Handoff, and make sure Allow Handoff between this Mac and iCloud devices is turned on. So this also has desk view. I'm not going to get into that in this video because it didn't work so well for me, but there are videos on YouTube about desk view. So once it's turned on, when your iPhone is near your Mac and it needs to be locked, okay? And then you have an application open that uses your webcam like Zoom or Ecamm, you'll hear this ding. Your iPhone will show a message that it's using your webcam. You just want to make sure that it's mounted. They have different mounts available that you can put on top of your Mac, but I have mine on a little desktop tripod right now. When you open up Ecamm Live, it should pop up. If it doesn't, it may say click to start, okay? It may say click to start. So you see the old camera switcher here, the new one, and I have both of my cameras, my FaceTime camera and then my iPhone camera. So as you can see the difference, you know what, let me add them both in side by side. So this is the FaceTime camera and this is the iPhone camera, okay? Yeah, the iPhone camera will show all your imperfections and your blemishes and all of that, so just be prepared. So you'll see this little button up here in video effects. I had portrait selected, all right? So for some reason, it says center stage and studio light are currently unavailable. It's completely random to me. I don't know why it does that sometimes. So a hack that I've used is to have FaceTime open to see if that helps. So I'll close this out really quickly. Click to start. Boom, let's see if they're available. Boom, see all three are available now. So I can do studio light, I can do center stage. So I can really use all three if I wanted to, but I typically just use portrait mode. So the beautiful thing about Ecamm is that we can use our camera effects, y'all. So if you wanted to use a green screen, you could use that. So I've already tweaked my picture settings, but check this out. If I hit reset, so this is how it looks straight out of the iPhone, but I can adjust the brightness, temperature, saturation, the gamma. And then I already have my LUT. So if this is without the LUT and this is with the LUT that I have. So something to keep in mind that I found is that if you use portrait mode on both cameras, one of them may flicker, right? So if I try to use portrait mode here, it says portrait, get off, get back on, it may flicker. So this is the FaceTime camera, but typically you wouldn't be using both cameras at the same time. But I have had my Canon R6 connected while using continuity camera, and on the Canon R6 shot, the background would be flickering because it's already a blurry background with the lens that I use on the Canon R6. But having both connected while using portrait mode with continuity camera, it would cause the background to flicker. So just keep that in mind. You see how it's flickering right now? But if I go back here, I'm good. All right. This is a nice little sunrise shot right now. And that's it, y'all. That's how you can use your iPhone as a web camera in Ecamm Live using continuity camera. Add your camera effects to put that extra polish, that extra sizzle on it, and you're good to go. So if this video was helpful, please let me know in the comments. Please hit that like button, hit the notification bell, and subscribe on your way out. All right, y'all. I'll see you in the next video. Peace. You know what's funny? I'm looking at these 3 cameras on the back of my iPhone, and I have no idea which one is filming me right now.